The problem with the Cleveland Browns is very simple. People want to point to Baker Mayfield, and I will say he's played like shit this year. But the problem is very simple. You can't function in dysfunction. You cannot function in dysfunction. You can't. Baker Mayfield has no shot to do what he did last year because it's so dysfunctional with what Freddie Kitchens is attempting to do. He's running the same plays weekly. First drive of the game, went down the field like nothing. Other team makes an adjustment. Freddie spends the next 3.5 quarters trying to figure out how to score again. He's a dumbass. We got the best red zone running back in the NFL in Kareem Hunt. We got 8 tries to go, 4th and goal, whatever, 1st and goal at the 1-2 yard line. Why isn't that running back on the field? Not even as a decoy. That's Freddie. Freddie's a clueless slob. So you can't function in dysfunction. Mayfield is lucky to even be put up the numbers he's putting up under Freddie Kitchens. It's the truth. And I think these players know it. I think they fucking know it, and I think they got tired of his stats already. And John Dorsey can't admit his mistake. He hired a puppet for the sole reason he didn't want to happen. What happened to him in Kansas City, Randy Reed got him fired. He didn't want that to happen again, so he hired a guy that he knew he could put on strings. And that's what he did. He knew Freddie Kitchens couldn't get him fired, and that's why John Dorsey hired him. John Dorsey needs to admit his mistake and say, you know what, I fucked up. Freddie Kitchens is the wrong guy. We need an experienced head coach and fire him. Because this team should be 7-2 right now, not 3-6. I mean, you think about it. We had 3 turnovers against the fucking New England Patriots in, 30 seconds. We were in that game. We gave them 17 points. We were in that game. We should have beat the Los Angeles Rams, but a 4th and 16? 4th and 16 draw play or 4th and 9 draw play. The guy is a fucking idiot. Freddie is a fat fucking idiot. The Broncos, we gave them that game. We gave it to them. We gave it to them. We gave it to them. It's embarrassing. The guy got to sit here week after week and talk about this fucking clown as a head coach. All because our general manager didn't want to have to look over his shoulder if he wasn't doing his job properly. And I will say this right now. Jannard Avery, gone. He was a good player. Should never got rid of him. Austin Corbett, gone. He was a horrible player. Should never been drafted. There are a lot of things that John Dorsey did that don't equate to success. And he should be held accountable for it. John Dorsey did have a couple good players drafted. The Denzel Wards. But you can't hit on a couple and miss on a couple and expect to be congratulated for it. You can't. Not in my world. Not in no one's fucking world, you jackass. So, John Dorsey needs to have some accountability here. Freddie Kitchens should be fired. This team at 3-6, it's an embarrassment. Look at our losses. New England, I accept that. The Tennessee Titans, we weren't even ready to play that game. That was embarrassing. First game of the season at home, we weren't even ready to play it. Our coach is a jackass. Mayfield threw 3 interceptions because the fucking defense, just embarrassing. Mayfield played like shit, no doubt about it, but that's embarrassing. The Seahawks game, we won that game and we gave it right back to him. That's Freddie Kitchens. He made a fucking horrible decision right before half. I wanted to score twice. You gave the ball back to Russell Wilson, you jackass. Freddie Kitchens is a fucking fat-faced fucking slob. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being 3-6 when I know we should be 7-2. The Los Angeles Rams, we lost to the Los Angeles Rams because a jackass tried to go for it on 4th and 9. A draw play. This guy needs to be fired, held accountable. We should be 7-2 right now. And I'm not going to stand for it anymore. I want to win. Now. So if he loses against Pittsburgh, for all intents and purposes, we should fucking smack Pittsburgh in the mouth. They shouldn't be able to. They're not even good. Their defense is decent, but their quarterback sucks. The receivers suck. They're a horribly coached team. If we had a regular NFL coach right now, we'd probably be about 8-1, 9-0. Seriously. There's too much talent not to be that good. It's all coaching. You can't function in dysfunction. That's the problem here. You can't function in dysfunction. So Freddie, you fat-faced fucking slob, do us all a favor. You said you were a Browns fan growing up. Resign. because you're an embarrassment to the city.